Hi, my name is Denis Lachance. I teach in grades 5 and 6 at L'École Marianne Gabouri in an immersion school. For us, student voice and choice is a very integral part of our classrooms. We do Genius Hour, we do different kinds of projects where they have that student choice and that student voice. And one of the big things we do at L'École Marianne Gabouri is project-based learning. The projects start out by, the students' interests, things that they're passionate about. And based on that, we come up with a driving question, usually guided by the students as well.
So last year, our students were involved in a diversity club. Two really passionate student leaders in our group asked if they could start a club. We launched into a big exploration of diversity and what's the best way to bring more diverse topics to our school. The kids came up with the idea that even the youngest in our schools in kindergarten, grade 1, grade 2 could access these topics if we looked at picture books. The kids in our two classes came up with 17 different topics on diversity that they wanted to explore. They did all the research, they illustrated, it took months, they translated them into French so that we could present them to 2 languages, and they developed these amazing lesson plans.
We went to the Human Rights Museum of Canada, and some of us ended up presenting there to the public, anybody who really just wanted to come see our picture books. All of our picture books ended up ending in the library at the Human Rights Museum, which I think was a spectacular experience for us.
We made posters supporting the LGBTQ+ community, and we also did an art project called Rangoli, which is a traditional form of Indian sand art. We are so proud of everyone who joined our club, and it was such a great experience for all of us.
The L'Oreal Arts and Technology Center is a technical vocational school located in Windsor Park. High school students from the L'Oreal School Division come to one of our 13 programs in grade 11 and grade 12. One thing that this school provides is the opportunity for students to make a call about their future. So they decide in grade 10 or grade 11, they want to learn more about a certain area, and they make that call to come to our school. We help them find out more about something that interests them. I teach the Applied Business Management program, and in our program, like all the programs at our school, we do focus on providing students the ability to find out about what career would look like in that field. So students are encouraged to find an area related to business that they want to learn more about. So they're getting the voice and choice to get 4 weeks of experience in an area that they are interested in. Really, it's an opportunity for them to decide and find out before leaving high school if this is something that they want to pursue when, for the most part, traditionally, students maybe don't get that opportunity till after high school to be able to make that call.
Propel, well, I got introduced to Propel through my older sister, and so it was kind of introduced through the school to my family as this sort of other way and a different approach to learning that's more focused on students getting to both explore their passion projects and also get these credits in a less traditional way. And it almost feels like seamless learning because the focus is put on what you want to do, and then it just feels like you're given tools to help improve your project.
At Propel here, we're all working on different projects. We're working on our strengths and really challenging our weaknesses, which can create a vulnerable environment, but I feel that that's exactly what creates a perfect community and program, because we're all at the same level, but just in different places right now.
Here at Propel, I've been given this opportunity to take my own path and write my own rules with my own project, and it's a really cool opportunity for myself. And I find it important because I'm exploring me and I get to embrace who I am through this project.
So at Propel, I want to focus on trying to build possibly my own brand, seeing where that takes me, and if it works, great. If it doesn't, I can start over and try again somewhere later down the line in the future.
Feeling seen and heard is definitely a good thing, especially in the classroom when you feel like you have a control on what you're learning and how you're learning it. It does, for me personally, it does give me more of a kind of morale boost.
In all of my experience with traditional school, I found that centering choice and kind of students' opinions and just what they want to do has always made learning both like more fun and engaging, but it also feels like your agency is kind of given back because students don't really have a choice to go to school at this age. We have to be here, but when it feels like it's more of a collaborative thing between the students and the teachers and just the school system in general, it's more of a like conversation between us and the class and Mr. Hansen of like how and what we want to learn.
Being an immigrant in this country, coming from Africa at a young age, facing a lot of things where I guess things weren't as progressive as they are now, where I didn't feel heard, where I didn't feel like my problems mattered, where I didn't feel like I had a place I could talk about situations that I was going through because like I felt like my voice didn't matter. So it got to a point where I just stopped talking and I just stopped speaking up. And then I later realized with this program that like bottling your feelings and stuff like that is not really healthy because it actually messes with your mental. Like I found out I was struggling in school a lot. Like I was very irritable. Like I just wasn't in a good place mentally. But with this kind of program, I feel like I progressed a lot in my mindset where I feel like I can be free.
Bonjour. Welcome to Collège Jean Sauvé. Je m'appelle Véronique Reynolds, and I'm a teacher librarian. At Collège Jean Sauvé, we have many clubs and committees that try to foster connection and community within the school. In the next few videos, you will meet students that will be talking about different initiatives that have occurred at Collège Jean Sauvé that encourage student choice and voice.
Hello, my name is Danica Lindsay. I am a grade 12 student at Collège Jean Sauvé. Last year, in the month of April, there was a student-led committee that was created. Within this committee, we created a Microsoft Forms. This Microsoft Forms was created to allow students to be able to talk about any stress that may be happening within or outside of the school. They discuss this with their teachers over the forms, and they can talk about whether or not they would like to reach out to their counselor. We had much positive feedback, and students feel that they have been heard by their teachers. We hope that this will continue this year and that students will continue to be able to feel less anxiety and more confident when talking with their teachers and their peers around them.
Hi, I'm Raisa. I'm a grade 10 student that goes to Collège Jean Sauvé. I'm part of many different committees at this school, and one of those committees that have helped me display more of my student voice is the UNESCO committee, which led me to being a part of the UNESCO Schools Youth Committee. And through that, I'm able to share my voice and make a bigger change throughout many schools in Canada. And I think that it's very important for students to share their voice because that way schools which teach students can provide a more comfortable place for students to learn that makes them feel like they belong in the school.
My name is Isabel O'Brien. Last year, me and my friend Chloe Crockford wrote a French letter for our project in French class about solidarity and how we can make change in our community. Our voices impacted those around us and our fellow students. We wrote about menstrual products and how they should be more available to students and to end the stigma around them.
Last year, me and some fellow students of color took the initiative to raise our voices and bring awareness to microaggressions and racism that we have faced in our lives as students. We also spent the month of February celebrating and educating ourselves and others on Black history and culture.
My name is Michelle Cadez, and I'm a grade 6 teacher at École George McDowell. During my English class, my students take part in a Genius Hour project. They have the chance to choose their own topic and research questions about that topic. And their end goal is to eventually create a project that represents what they've learned. Some may choose to do a Minecraft project. Others might choose a PowerPoint, a video, or a 3D model. They keep track of their goals and their research in a learning log, and they present to the class once they've finished.
So my topic for my Genius Hour is how to play and become a master in the Roblox game called Shindo Life.
My topic is stop motion, and my big question is how do I edit and make a stop motion? I guide my own learning by researching my questions independently and also finding the answers independently.
My big question is, what is robotics? My goal for the end of this project is to build a mini robot.
My big question is, how hard is it to make a video game? And my topic is making a video game. I am in the idea stage. That is the stage for figuring out what I would like to put in my video game.
My big question for my project is, what is space? For the creation part of my project, I will use Minecraft to create a space.
My big question for this project is, how are chocolate bars made? For this project, I'm going to follow a chocolate bar recipe or try to create my own.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Max.
Je m'appelle Martina. Bonjour, je m'appelle Sienna et nous sommes les 8e année de George McDowell.
As a student, some of you may know that starting the day isn't always the easiest thing in the world. Some of you may have no energy in the morning, and some of you may have tons of energy and be bouncing off the walls. So here at EGM, from every morning from 8:30 to 9 o'clock, we have some time called JAG, where we get to do whatever we want, depending on our energy levels and our needs for the day. For me, JAG helps me get in the mindset of learning and feel energetic for the rest of the day.
In the mornings, I'm usually very, very tired. So I like to start off my JAG with either writing or reading or doing any homework that I didn't finish the night before. Others who have very low energy in the mornings might decide to do something more physical. Some might go to the gym to play sports or do active games. Others might go outside. Others, to get their mind in the right space for learning, might play chess or even do Minecraft.
Having the choice of how to start my day helps me to be more engaged in my school and also in my learning.
Passez une bonne journée. Have a great day.
If you want to succeed, JAG is what you need.
Go Jags!
Woo!